Okay, this video is based on your assignment number 24, and in assignment number 23 we have done substitution. We move forward and now we are moving on to brackets. Now when I mean brackets, then we have to understand that there are four types of brackets. The first type of bracket is known as the bar bracket. Now in the bar bracket, what happens is the numbers are written at the bottom, and on top of it you will see a straight line. The second type, as it is shown here, the numbers are written inside these brackets, and these brackets are known as small brackets, common brackets, or it is also known as parenthesis. I will refer it more as the common bracket so that you understand it. The third type, you can see over here, inside these brackets you will find the numbers written inside. These brackets are known as the middle brackets, or usually referred as the curly brackets. I'll be referring it more as the curly bracket. And the fourth type of bracket will be what you see here. This is known as the big square or the box bracket. So I'll be referring it more as the box bracket. So when we actually work on brackets, we have to learn how to open the bracket. Now, I will take a very simple example first, where we are going to solve an arithmetic sum based on brackets before we go to algebra. So let's have a look at this. First, I'm going to teach you how to open the bracket. There is a rule that we have to remember. The rule says, if there is a plus sign outside the bracket, when we open the bracket, the signs remain the same. And if there is a minus sign outside the bracket, when we open the bracket, the signs will change. So this example, if you have a look at it carefully, has a plus sign in front of this bracket, and here I have a minus sign in front of the bracket. So I've taken an example where both these rules are applicable. So working this out, I have 15. Since there is a plus sign outside the bracket, I need to open the bracket. Plus sign outside the bracket means the signs don't change. So this remains as plus 2 and this remains as plus 3. In the next one, I have a minus sign outside the bracket. That means the signs are going to change. So this 5 will become minus 5 and this minus 1 will become plus 1. Now in this line, you can see that the brackets have been opened. So now I have simple addition and subtraction. So I add all the positive numbers. 15 plus 2, that is 17. 17 plus 3, that is 20. 20 plus 1, that is 21. So my positive numbers add up to 21 and my only negative number is 5. So 21 minus 5 is going to give me 16. The same sum, I can also do it in a different manner. So I'm showing that to you now. I've taken the same sum. Okay. This time I'm not going to open the bracket, but this time I'm going to solve what is inside the bracket. So leaving this 15 as it is, I have 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 will give me 5. I can directly write it. Minus 5 minus 1, which is 4. So I've got 15 plus 5. These are the positive ones, so that gives me 20. And my negative is 4. So 20 minus 4 will give me 16. I can use any of these two methods to solve my sums. But what I have to remember in algebra is something more. So next sum, I'm going to take an algebraic sum. Again, I have a positive in front of the bracket and I have a negative in front of the bracket. So this example, I'm going to use both my ideas. So this will remain as 3x. I'm going to open the bracket. Plus sign outside the bracket means signs don't change. So this remains as plus 8x minus 5x Here I have a minus sign outside the bracket. The signs are going to change. So this will become minus 7x plus x. Now that the brackets have been opened, so I have to add the positive ones. So the positive ones are 3x, 8x and x. So that is giving me 3x plus 8x, 11. 11 plus x, that will give me 12x. And the total of the negatives are here. Total of the negatives 5 and 7 will give me 12x. Now 12x minus 12x will give me 0. The same sum, I'm going to use it without opening the bracket. I'm going to solve this sum without opening the bracket. So in this case, I have 3x plus, I'm going to solve what is inside the bracket. 8x minus 5x will give me 3x minus 7x minus x will give me 6x. So the positives here are 3x and 3x, which will give me 6x, and I'm left with minus 6x. 6x minus 6x will give me 0. But in these cases, in both these cases, what I have to remember is that whatever is inside the bracket are like terms. X and x are like terms, x and x are like terms. So I could solve it in this manner. But in case the sum has unlike terms inside the bracket, then I cannot solve it directly. I have no option but to open the bracket. I'm taking one example here. In this example, you can see that what is inside the bracket, they are unlike terms. X and y are unlike terms. Similarly, here x and y are unlike terms. So I cannot solve without opening the bracket. So I have no option here but to open the brackets x. So minus sign outside the bracket means signs will change. So this becomes minus x plus y. Again, I have a minus sign outside the bracket. The signs will change. So minus x will become plus x and plus y will become minus y. Now I have simple addition. You can see over here that I have a minus x and a plus x. That's going to give me 0. Similarly, plus y and minus y will give me 0. So I can remove all of them. So finally I am left with x here. So these are some of the sums based on brackets, the simple ones. When I go to the next video, I will go to the different types of brackets.